we are going live. Do you want to go live on Instagram, actually?
I'm going to just record a clip a bit later to just post.
Okay. Well, we are live. All right. What is up, everybody? I am Brandon.
And I'm Illy. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. Illy just knocked over the phone. Okay. Great way to start the podcast. Like I said, I am Brandon.
And I'm Illy.
And together we are They Think.
We Talk.
So, yeah, we are what would you describe us as? A new coming podcast?
Brand spanking fucking new.
Brand stinking new. Yeah. So pretty much, here, how about you go ahead and give us just the little introduction about who we are and why we're here?
Well, I don't really know.
You don't know why we're here.
Well, I'm Illy, obviously. I am a full-time artist, like painter on canvas. It's really all that I do, if I'm doing anything. And then Brandon, on the other hand, is...
Not even recording?
I know, it's not.
Oh, I thought, my bad. I just totally looked over there. I was like, are you supposed to be recording?
No, that's for something else I was doing. Brandon is actually kind of one of those guys that's got like a million traits and talents under his sleeve, so I can't really say what he is.
I'm one of those books that when you go into the library and you're searching for, like, you don't really know what you're searching for. You're just going, and then you see that one book, and it just stands out, and you're just like, huh.
That's trash.
That might be trash, but you open it and you learn a lot of different things. Like, not to come off cocky, but I mean, like my family describes, you know, I learn something, or I want to learn something, and I do everything I can to perfect it.
And then you get bored of it.
And then I get really bored of it, and I just kind of.
So he doesn't stick with one thing. He wants to master everything, but he does do a whole lot of everything. So we also spend literally 24/7 together. No joke. Yeah. Every ounce of the day, we do everything together. Since day one. From day one.
Well, we had a little bit of separation in the beginning due to the fact that, you know, I had
your other job.
Well, no, not even that. I was gonna say when I went to like TwitchCon and stuff.
Oh, well, that wasn't even really anything. You were going on a trip with friends and enjoying something. But,
no, like you're saying about the job. But
like when you had your other job, you were literally gone out of the house somewhere else, and I am doing something else now. We're literally stuck at the hip. So doing this podcast was kind of something that just came out of the blue, and we thought this would be quite interesting and helpful, not only for us but for others that are very close to us and that follow our social media. So
because I mean, also it's bringing back something I really love doing, and I mean, I'm an ex-streamer on Twitch.
Hearing himself talk.
Yeah, exactly. I'm an ex-streamer on Twitch, and I miss talking. I miss being able to just talk, you know. I feel like when I'm in front of a microphone, I can actually listen to audience better, the person I'm talking to better, and just say what I'm trying to say, you know. I don't get stage fright as much. I guess I belong behind a microphone.
But then also, it's like not just that; it's on something that you're very like about. Yeah, which is like about us and everything. And when it comes to us, there's like a whole lot to it that, you know, it's not just like we're in a relationship and that's it. Yeah, we love each other. Like, there's a whole lot of up and downs, like every relationship is, but that's kind of why we decided to do this, is because, like we've said, everybody sees us on social media or sees us in town, and they're like, you guys are always so happy, and you guys are like the perfect couple, and your couple goals, and we're like all about that. We're like, we kind of are.
We go on a daily basis of, like, no matter where we go in town, no matter what day, we can wake up tomorrow and we can be like, all right, we're just gonna have a normal fucking day. We're just gonna get up, eat breakfast,
that's just what we
go.
do. We don't have a schedule like others.
Yeah, but wherever we go, there's going to be at least a good, I don't know, like handful of people that are going to be like, oh, you're blah, 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 blah. We know you. Oh, you did this everywhere. And it's like...
And it's not like a
famous.
Public fame thing. It's just, I think we've really put it out there where people follow us for a reason or like us for a reason or just get, I don't want to say attached, but I'm going to say attached because it's just like automatically they know us. And like he used to be very out and open and like wants to talk to everybody and hang out and party all the time, and I was the same way. And now we go into town and we're very like
kept to ourselves
and quiet, and people will be like, oh, I know you guys, and we're like, how? Like, it's like,
how do you know us?
We know. So it's like everybody does know. So what they see is just what they see us in public and what they see on social media. And in reality, we've probably had more moments of where we could have separated and broken up or murdered each other that people don't really know about. Yeah. And so that's kind of why we wanted to do this, was to
because everyone thinks we are, you know, Beauty and the Beast, honestly.
But it's also not where we put a fake up.
Yeah,
you know,
no.
It's not like,
everything
let's
you see,
smile for the camera and post
yeah,
this.
no.
Like,
if she's having a bad day, everyone's gonna fucking know. Everyone knows that if you're having a bad day, and I'm blunt with it too. Like, Illy's pissed at me. That's why I'm, you know, like we don't put the front as we are a perfect couple for the camera.
No, everything that we post is all real.
It's raw as fuck, honestly.
But we thought this would be helpful because,
I mean, okay, as a couple. And other couples that are gonna watch this we go through some shit on the daily. You know, could be fun, could be good, could be bad.
But we just want to be able to show that still, no matter what, you can work through everything in a relationship. If you truly love somebody, it is not real if you have one bump in the road and you're willing to just let it go. We're done. We're over.
Yeah,
like, you have got to learn with each other how you're gonna make it through that, and that's kind of why we want to do this. Because, like I said, there's been several times where we've wanted to separate, and it's like, I can't do this anymore. I could totally find somebody else that will not do this to me, and I could be so much more happier. But in reality, it's being able to push through things together.
And at the same time, we don't try to fake it to fix it.
True.
You know, we don't do something to each other and then fake that didn't happen to get over it.
Because, you know, we have hurt each other, and it's like, I don't want to say like we hide it, but, you know, like anybody, like when they're doing something wrong, you kind of like keep it to yourself and keep it hidden, or do kind of hide it. But the moment where like you're fucking up, you're like, I did. Yeah. And this is where it was. And it wasn't just I fucked up, I'm sorry. It's like, okay, you're right, I did fuck up, and this is when it started. This is how it happened. This is what went wrong, and this is how I'm going to fix it. Yeah. And we fix it, and we talked, and we're better.
You get off the ground, and you brush
push them back down.
You brush your fucking knees off, you get the dirt off, and you carry on. And so that's how I guess we lived the 3 years of our relationship with.
Oh, happy.
Yeah, we've been through some shit. We've lost really good friends of ours.
Maybe every friend of ours.
It's not like we lost every friend, but at the same time, we, you know.
Well, in a way, you know what? We did lose every friend, and within time, some of them came back.
Yeah, we've had some come back, and we made a lot of new friends.
And we've lost family, and still we've stuck through it together. And then later in the end, they realized, like, holy shit, you guys actually are perfect together, and I was kind of wrong.
Yeah.
Because everybody that we lost was telling us that we didn't need to.
There's a few out there that will say otherwise, but that's for their own personal beings. I mean,
yeah.
You know, people are going to hold grudges, and people are going to, like, always hate and discriminate people for who they are. They're going to bash you. You know, and that's them trying to get their rocks off, pretty much. Like, you know, we could pick a few names and if we wanted to and say it, but
we won't.
Yeah, we're not going to bash anyone, but it's just you fight through it. I mean, I'm good. I have my drink down here. But yeah, no, we want to do this to just show everyone that, like, truly we are who you see us as, but we're not truly who you think we are. We just
want to be able to show you our true colors on the other side for those that might be going through it as well, and be able to show you how we maybe go through it.
Yeah.
So that you can, but then we also are going to involve people. So when they want to be able to be like, okay, you know, I'm going through this. How do you think that could help? Or have you gone through this? Or what advice can you give me? But then we also just want to have topics and put people's 2 cents in so we can all have this giant debate when it's all still based on relationships, which is what we all go through. Because just having a relationship 5 different couples can see it totally different.
True.
And go about it totally different. So it's not much of a who's wrong and who's right, but we'd love to be able to see everybody's part.
Because we see that on the daily, like we do something in the past and we see it in other people that we talk to on a daily basis or follow us on Instagram. We see it happen to them and the way they go about let me rephrase that. The way they go about it compared to what we did, it just blows our mind. The fact that they could be possibly way better if they, had someone to help them with that.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah, because I'm not saying our relationship's perfect.
It's not perfect, but if you look at, it's hard to try to talk about particular relationships without pointing fingers or saying names. But okay, so you take some relationships when there's an issue. Some relationships, couples are all about the screaming and yelling. Some are all about pointing fingers. Some are all about being silent and not talking no more. Some are all about, okay, just drop it, or I'm sorry. Everybody goes about it differently. But it's I think that's one of the things that kept us so strong is, you know what? We have a problem right now. And we know there's something wrong because one of us is silent, and then it just takes a moment for us to realize, okay, I'm going to wait till they start breathing, and then I'm going to be like, hey, we need to talk. And then we'll set it out on the table, and then sometimes it goes a little longer than needed be, but we will not let the day end with problems. We don't scream and yell at each other about it, and we definitely don't point the fingers.
Yeah, exactly. And also the fact that we've never been abusive to each other physically. We've never physically hit each other.
Because we've been through that in the past with past relationships.
Exactly. And we don't try to end our night on a negative stand.
We refuse that one.
Yeah, we go to bed happy. Even if we might hold a grudge still the next day, we still try to end our day peaceful. We could have a stressful day for something.
But even when we have our stressful days, we've learned with each other what we like, what we've still been doing every single night for the past 3 years. No matter how long, tiring, hard, or stressful the day has been, we always take a bath together.
That's
always,
true.
No matter what. And even, you know what, I'm mad at you and I want nothing to do with you right now. You're like, I'm going to go run the bath water. A bath, for some reason, has been a healing part for us at every single night. It's just the bath bubbles. We put some sort of essential oils in there and we sit there. And even if we're mad, give it 2 minutes and all of a sudden we're talking. That is our let go conversation time.
So that's a good thing to actually bring up, though, is for any couples that are out there that, you want to start, watching our vlogs or not the vlogs, are watching our podcast or listening to our podcast, and you're seeking some type of help that maybe we can bring to the table. A good tip, though, like you said, the bath thing, find a small activity that you can throw in an everyday situation. If it's cooking together in the morning, maybe you don't have time for that.
But see, that's going to be our difference. Is that's what a lot of couples are going to say is, oh, well, he has to be at work at 3 a.m. and then doesn't come home and I'm already at work and then we're both exhausted. And we happen to have a life where we're both at home and we have that schedule. So there's the difference of that, but there's still always time to find the time together. No matter what, it's just if you give a fuck, you're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
And we just happen to be lucky to where we've decided to both make our professional stuff, work related, being at home together.
Exactly. We've gone through a lot of different ideas. This is going to be the game changer.
Working in separate schedules in different places and rarely seeing each other did not work for us. It caused a lot of problems.
Yeah, that brought it downhill, but we won't get into that too much. Not between us, but more of the working thing. We won't get into that. But I just want to hop back onto the whole bath thing. Is find a small little thing that can truly bring you guys close together at any time. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be a bath. Maybe it could be a shower together.
But it doesn't mean it doesn't something together daily, and that'll be your conversation talk time.
It doesn't even need to be a sexual thing, at all. We take a bath together. Being blunt, how many times have we ever had sex in it?
Honestly, it's very rare.
Yeah.
It's never been sexual. We get in and we're cracking jokes about bubbles or about something else or being goofy.
Weird. Be goofy.
Splashing water at each other or making the bubble faces. We've done just so many weird things, but then it just starts talking and it's just what are we doing tomorrow? And then there goes the conversation.
And
so
that's
here's
honestly,
the ideas of tomorrow. And
yeah,
then,
honestly, that's mainly our spot too, is where we come up with ideas for the next day and ideas of what we want to do for this podcast and shit like that, or anything like.
And then what's great after the bath is you're relaxed, so it's like, let's go watch a movie. Like,
yeah, unless she's like,
it.
I want to go somewhere, let's go to Walmart, and it's like, fuck, now I'm super relaxed. And we gotta go to Walmart. Yeah, but yeah, find your little thing to do together, and that's something that
your little thing to do together now is to watch our podcast once a week.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is like, if this is gonna be that little thing that you guys do together, bravo, and it works. It fucking works.
We're gonna eventually put it on Spotify and everywhere else, so technically it doesn't have to be where you have to sit down and watch us. You can turn it on and listen.
Go to bed to it. Listen, hear our cringy voices. But yeah, you just find that small little thing and figure it out. It's not that hard. Luckily, we got it a little too easy. We both like the baths.
Not really too easy.
Yeah.
But outside of that, that's basically what's going to be going on. That's a little bit about us and about what we're going to be doing. We're going to figure out a schedule, which we're thinking about starting off with once a week, and then we'll lead it to twice a week if we really love it. But once we figure that out, we'll have it posted up. We do have our Instagram, which is the same thing. They Think We Talk. You can follow us on there. You can subscribe on here. And that's where we'll be posting what our schedule is going to be like soon once we figure it out. Because we're not fully done. Like, we're going to finish this up. We designed this ourselves, and we're going to put more on it. And
also, another note, too, you can follow us on our more personal, would be the Tattoo, correct?
That would really post on there.
We don't post too much, but when we do post, that's more just about me and her and our like daily life. More like
family stuff.
Yeah, like it's a lot of family and
it's not work at all.
Yeah, no work at all. But yeah, that's mainly where you can see more about how truly what people see on the day-to-day basis that thinks we are makes us seem like a perfect couple. But now
that's
you guys,
we are.
Yeah. Fuck off. But now you guys are going to be able to see the true colors and experience some topics that maybe might hit you at heart and hopefully get through some things, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, hopefully something good comes out of it.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing the 17-minute mark, and I really want to hit 20.
You want to wait for it just a little longer? Hey, one thing that we did forget?
What?
Welcome to our intro.
Wow. That's great.
Oh my gosh. I had to do it.
She had to throw it in there.
I totally forgot. We had this planned out because that's originally what this was supposed to be about. Was we were supposed to be testing our lighting and testing our microphones and testing our music because we're trying to make sure that we don't get in trouble for copyright, which we're not. So we forgot to press that a long time ago. But whatever.
We did. But yeah, is there anything you want to say say anything else about what they should expect on anything?
Just know that this first podcast is not what it's going to be like.
No.
It is extremely late. We've been doing a whole lot of work. This was really just to test stuff out. There was going to be a whole lot of goofy moments, a whole lot of laughs, a whole lot of mistakes on top of that, and a whole lot of dancing and irritating.
That's another thing before we end it I did want to bring up too is like we're not as professional as people want to put when it comes to business.
Because we kind of don't like to be.
We're a really goofy couple, like super goofy, and we're open, super open with each other. I can bring up a topic. She wants to say that she needs a fart, she'll let it rip. Things like that. We're just super open with each other. What's the hand signal for? You're just trying to copy me. Looking at a mirror now.
What was that? That station? Remember the thing I was showing you? The lesbian girls when she was there. They do the YouTube channel together.
Oh.
And she was copying her, and she was like, "What the fuck is your problem?
I sneeze and you sneeze, and I scratch my face and you're scratching you."
So I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But we're about to hit the 20-minute mark, and we're gonna end it here in a second. But like we said, stay tuned for future podcasts and episodes coming up.
Whether you like it or not, we don't really care.
Yeah, they're gonna be coming.
happening anyways, but other than that, I'm done.
Yeah, you done?
I'm done.
You got to say, you wanted any shout outs today? Your video stopped at the perfect time. Do you have any shout outs today for anyone?
Nope.
Before we end it, saying someone in the chat, I can't wait to see you guys. Great. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to have more.
Aww. She follows us on Instagram.
Oh, sweet. Well, how do we end it?
Adios, muchachos.
I'm trying to think of a movie quote.
When you have to think of one, you're stuck.
I gotta just keep my mouth moving so I can think about a movie quote. I don't know what to do with my hands right now.
That's what you're supposed to do in the beginning.
Oh,
that would
yeah.
be funny to start that. You're
all right,
you're like,
here's the thing, Rick.
I don't know
when I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence. There you go. That's the movie quote for the day. Why don't you end it
with your song and then hit end as it's singing? That stupid song you've been singing. The only time I'm gonna let you do it on podcast.
No. No. But we are gonna end it. Yeah, we are gonna end it here, guys. We will catch you on episode 2. Got the horses in the bag.